Hello, hello, hello. We're not doing the 30-second intro. That's not gonna happen. Anyway, so hold on. Let me post this in my story so that people can check out the stream. Hold on, people. Give me a second. Give me a second. Give me a second. Let me hold on.
Also, I think I'm coming in on yours. Oh, I am. I can hear you, or I can hear myself on your end sometimes.
I can hear you. Yeah. Hold on. Let me put this in. Okay. Okay. Right there. Hold on, peoples. We got it. We got it. No. You know what? Screw it. We'll do this now. We'll do this. Hello, everybody. How is everybody doing? It's JJ Prime here.
Hey, sir.
And we are back with the ENERGON Den. Ha ha ha. Yes, we got the ENERGON Den. Ooh. So, okay. But all right. So we are back with the ENERGON Den. So today, what we're gonna do is originally we were going to do the RID 2015 tier list, but since it's just only Acer and I for today's episode, that is not gonna happen. So what we're gonna do is we're going to discuss the new Studio Series 86 figures that got revealed. Well, only 3 of them, but I don't know, some other things, some other stuff. You know, the new collab figures as well that were revealed recently. So we're also going to talk about those. And but yeah, so this is what we're going to do today. There we go. This is what we're going to do today, and that's the agenda. That's the agenda for the ENERGON Den today. So anyway, but yeah, very cool, very cool. But before we do it, before we go on to our you know, hey Justin, hello Justin. Before we get down to the topic at hand, of course, we usually start with figure recognition. So Acer, what's your figure recognition for today, for this week?
TF1 Thundercracker. Initially, my first impressions of the Steve Buscemi mold were a little rough, but over time, he's pretty good. And like the new coat of paint on it and the new head too.
You got TF1 Thundercracker.
And you can't see very. My camera quality right now is just not great, but
you're lucky. You're lucky. How dare you? Why? Why are you doing this to me? Why make me suffer? Why? Just why?
It's a very good new coat of paint does a lot. They actually remolded a lot of detail on this thing too. Like the wings are different, the chest is slightly different. He has different arm cannons. Like it's fantastic.
Okay, so my figure recognition for the week, because this figure is honestly one of the goated figures of all time. that I recently got, and it's a brand new figure, and I feel like I'm cheating, but I don't care. But my figure recognition of the week is none other than Studio Series 86 Deluxe Class Lithuanian Kranix, and this figure is fan freaking tastic. I mean, look at this guy. Look at this clean figure here. Like this is such a clean figure, man. Like I
Uh, uh,
it's just no. Okay, there we go. I'm back. Sorry about that. You know, technology, technology. You know, technology is just not doing all right apparently. So the Wi-Fi can be very, very hectic. So, but anyway, yeah. Studio Series 86 Granix. I love this boy. I love this figure so freaking much, man. I absolutely love this figure. This is very, very well done. It's crazy that he transforms. You know, even though he didn't really transform in the movie, but you know, just imagine that he does have an alt mode, so he transforms. And for those of you who are wondering where the box is, here's the box. Here's the box. There we go. Here's the box. There we go. He's got the box. And it's weird how he's labeled as an Autobot. That's weird. I don't get it. I don't understand. Why is he labeled as an Autobot? That's just weird.
They could have left that off and it would have been the exact same thing.
Yeah. And then his bio says, Krennic encounters Hot Rod and Cup after they are captured by the Quintessons. There we go. I do have some other things. For those of you who are not aware of the recent haul that I recently got, I finally got my hands on the TF1 Orion packs. The second A level figure that I've been wanting. So I finally got him.
I like his accessories. That's all I have to say about that.
I finally got him. The robot mode is actually nice. It looks good. So the colors are way better than Optimus Prime here. So and he has pretty good articulation. He has a double jointed elbow, which is quite nice. So yeah, biceps. He's got wrist rotation. Okay, he got that. So which is nice. Hands can inward due to transformation. Yeah, for those of you who are literally scared about his crotch panel actually tabs in place. So don't you worry about that. His crotch panel does tab in place. So you can see here, the crotch panel is not floppy. So because it's locked into place. So but anyway, I like him, you know, he's cool. He transformation can take a bit getting used to, but I like transforming him. You know, if I transform him multiple times, it'll be a little bit easier. So anyway, but then again, who doesn't like a huge chainsaw that can cut through rock and other material?
Yeah, like I like his accessories. Otherwise, it's fine.
Like, and I have Powerglide right here, who is fantastic, by the way, and I love that alien mask. That's part of Powerglide. It's literally the best part of Powerglide. I'm not even joking. So yeah, he has the alien mask. I also finally got my hands on the Prime Universe Clip Jumper that I never got from Legacy United. So I'm glad I got him. So another figure I got from the haul. And of course, the most controversial Studio Series 86 figure I got was Astro Train. There he is, Acer. There he is.
Astro Train, the train mode is nice.
Yeah, I love the train mode. I think the train mode is fantastic. I love the smoke effect. I think that looks cool. So yeah, so there we go. But yeah, anyway, let's get to the nitty and the gritty, and let's get to the topic at hand, which is the new Studio Series 86 figures that were revealed. So, all right, let's talk about these guys: Cliff Jumper, Cyclonus, and Blitzwing. Yeah. So first off, let's talk about Studio Series 86 Deluxe Class Cliff Jumper. And Acer, what do you have to say about Cliff Jumper here?
I'm surprised they didn't do this sooner. And I'm not a fan. Like, I like the mold, but I'm not crazy about it for Bumblebee specifically. It works much better on Cliff Jumper.
Mm. Okay.
Like, it's better than the Earthrise one, but that's also not a high bar to beat anyways for a G1 style Cliff Jumper.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Kind of wish he came with this glass gas cannon, but budget restrictions, I guess.
Mm. Yeah. Cliff Jumper. So once again, BC is correct that he was going to be remade from the '86 Bumblebee mold. I thought it was going to be the '80s, the Devastation Bumblebee, but you know what? If they wanted to make a Cliff Jumper from the Devastation mold, they can just do it like a Devastation Cliff Jumper, even though he wasn't even in the game. So.
Yeah, I was kind of hoping they would have used the Devastation mold, but they got to get their mileage out of that mold. They're not going to be one and done for B molds at least.
Yeah.
So my about when.
Yeah. Yeah. But my thoughts on Cliff Jumper here. I like the retooling parts. You know, I like how they retooled the alt mode to give him the proper front bumper. And now my dog is going crazy today. They retooled the back to give him the spoiler on the vehicle mode. I think that works really well. So the car mode, I like the car mode. Robot mode, they gave him the new head sculpt. Gave him a new gun. Of course, the feet are remolded. It would have been nice if his chest was remolded as well to give him that the faux spoiler on his chest. You know, it could have been new tooling there, but I guess they couldn't. They had no choice. So, yeah. Will I get this figure? Yes, because I passed on the first version of 86 Cliff Jumper. So, yeah.
Yeah, and I'm kind of kicking myself for picking that one up.
Yeah. But yeah, I will say as far as the coloration goes, it's definitely not 100% screen accurate. Like the blue windows aren't there. The crotch and the thighs are color swapped for some reason. My dog just wants to keep. Oh.
Your dog also has opinions, JJ.
Yeah.
Many complaints.
Shush, shush. Anyway, but yeah, it's it. I mean, it is what it is. You know, it is what it is.
Yeah, looking at the G1 show model, like the colors are, I don't know. Like I'll still probably get it, but looking at the G1 show model, it's definitely off in a lot of really weird ways. That just why did you do this?
Mm-hmm.
It's not even that, like, I guess maybe they had to reuse certain parts entirely, because I'm pretty sure the black plastic on the legs is the exact same from the Devastation Be. Like, they just didn't use a different color plastic for that at all.
Man, I wanted to get Marvelous in here. Let me get him in here.
And the chest, I wonder if they couldn't do that without completely redoing the chest engineering. That would be my guess. But I mean, hold on a minute. Looking at the
what is that gray bit there? Why is that so protrusive?
Yeah, that's the other thing too. Like, the more you stare at it, the more it's like, okay, I'm gonna start complaining now because there's a lot of. It's not a bad looking figure. There's just a lot of strange inaccuracies that are like,
it's weird.
Why? Yeah, why is it like this? I don't get it.
It don't make sense. It really does not make sense.
Like, I can forgive them not putting the little bumpy meats on the chest, but then you look at everything else, like the colors are weird.
If anything, I can just easily paint the gray over the over the legs.
Yeah, like there's some stuff. The only guess I have as to why it is like that is because of the G1 toy. But even then, looking at the Link Cliff Jumper, he doesn't have any gray on the arms. He's just like all black on the arms and legs.
Yep. But anyway, but yeah, Cliff Jumper, I think he looks fine. I think he would be a nice addition to the Studio Series 86 family. So it's nice they are redoing, these characters into the prop. So I guess this is the best that we're gonna get if we really want a squished up car mode, So
Yeah,
because in the cartoon his car mode was kind of squished up. It was like that penny racer type vehicle. So yeah.
maybe they'll do a more than meets the eye version where he's in accurate colors.
Mm.
I hope I'm wrong on that, but they've done it before.
I mean, the first version of 86 Cliff Jumper was more color accurate. So
yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if they put this Cliff Jumper into the More Than Meets the Eye collection with the correct colors, which would be very frustrating.
If that's the case, maybe I'll have to hold off on this purchase until
that's what I'm saying. Like, I might get it, I might hold off because knowing Hasbro, they've done it plenty of times where they release a figure with like the weirdest inaccuracies and they rectify it on a retail exclusive. Like, just do it right the first time, please.
Yeah.
Like, you have the mold, you're not reinventing the wheel.
Like, it's not the first time they're doing this, so
yeah. No.
But well, I'll be skeptical on this one. It'll be a questionable deluxe for me. So.
Yeah,
because I already have my Earthrise number. Like, do I really need this one? So I don't know.
That's what I'm saying. Like, it's a better mold than the Earthrise, but the Buzzworthy one just has the better colors, which.
Yeah, the Buzzworthy one has the better colors, better color accuracy. So I guess if you have the Buzzworthy one and this one you can just display in car mode, and then the Buzzworthy one just display in robot mode. So I guess that's a thing that you can do, but it is what it is, though. It still looks good. So here he is in the box. That's just insulting.
Yeah, I don't.
That's just insulting. That's unfortunate, but oh well. I do like the new gun though. The new gun though is nice. So, but yeah, the Karma looks good. The Karma looks good. I will give them that. The Karma looks good. It looks fine. Okay, so now this comes down to the worst release of the three, which is Studio Series 86 Blitzwing, in my opinion, because it is a straight up repaint of the Legacy Blitzwing, and I already have Legacy Blitzwing. So do I need this one? No, because why? It's just a straight up repaint. There's no new tooling, there's no nothing. It's just the Legacy Blitzwing in more cartoon accurate colors. Do I appreciate the cartoon colors? I do appreciate the cartoon colors. But what I don't appreciate is that they They still include him with those dumb hand accessories. Why? Why are those hand accessories why are those a thing? If it was meant for a combiner, then yes, that would make sense, but that doesn't make sense. I don't get it. I don't understand. Um,
This is
unless the
sort
hand unless the hand accessories are meant for Nexus Prime, I don't know.
I hope that's not the case. I would be very. I would hate that so much if that were the case.
It's just. But man, why? I mean, why they include these big hand accessories? That doesn't make sense. It didn't even appear in the movies.
Am I crazy? Is his sword also unpainted?
No, it's meant to be like that for the cartoon.
Okay. If it's cartoon accurate, then that's whatever. But why it's a studio series mainline release and not like a more than meets the eye release? I'll never know. Maybe they reached out to Target and said, "Hey, do you want to stock this for your next wave of leaders?" And Target was like, "Nah, man."
But I don't think they could have done to improve this mold because the robot mode shines the best. So the robot mode looks great. So I got no complaints as far as the robot mode goes. The tank mode, it looks good. The jet mode, with the proper cartoon colors, I think it kind of looks better than the legacy version.
It's still the alt modes are still pretty weak personally, but at least the colors do make it look a lot better.
Yeah, the colors do make it a lot better. The tank mode is definitely one of the solid alt mode here, because it does look good because he's supposed to have the jet cockpit, sticking out. So because that's accurate.
To stick out that far though.
Yeah, but sometimes, but
yeah, you can't be accurate to everything, but it's one of those like, thanks Hasbro, you shouldn't have, like, really, why did you bother?
Yeah, but I don't think Blitzwing needs a new mold. I think this mold is fine for Blitzwing. So
just
but
omit
still,
the stupid
just
hand cannons.
remove those hand accessories. Why?
I really wish they would have done something else, because they've done it with other figure releases where they give us accessories meant for a different character in a different. They could have done that. I was like, what? 86 Megatron he's got pretty much everything that came with him.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think what else they could have given us except for the hands.
Yeah.
It's still like
why?
Why
though? So I'm passing on this one because I already have legacy version. I have legacy version, and I love the legacy version by far. So this one is an easy pass. So save my money.
Yeah.
Save my money. I don't need perfectly cartoon accurate figures, if I already have the actual mold itself. So I don't need this one. It's just I don't need it. No. But I bought 86 Galvatron as well, so I bought 86 Springer as well. So who's to say that I'm not gonna get it? So.
Yeah, but 86 Springer fixed a lot of issues with the Siege mold and made vast improvements over the original. This one just...
It's a straight up repaint. It's a straight up redeco. There's nothing new different here. So
like the 86 Galvatron you could also justify because it was another run of the mold that fixed the shoulders. Even though you could fix them yourself, it's not something you should have to fix yourself.
Yeah, I fixed the legacy Galvatron shoulders myself. So
I didn't even bother fixing the shoulders. I deal with them.
I don't know how I even managed to do it because I don't even have a spudger tube, but I can make do. But anyway,
I've got the sport. I'm not fixing my toys.
Yeah. But yeah, this split swing easy pass, man. It's an easy pass for me. I don't really need him. So I mean, would he look good next to 86 Astro Train? I mean, yeah, sure, but I, I'm I'm perfectly content with my legacy blitzwing. Okay, so that's just me.
Yeah.
But here is in the box. I mean, the colors look nice. The colors do look nice. That's the one thing I can compliment on this figure. The colors are nice, but all in all, though, it's just an easy pass. Let's see. That's just dumb. This is just dumb. That's just dumb. It's just very dumb.
When has Blitzwing ever had those hand cannons? I can't think of any specific instance.
When? Like, seriously, when? I don't. Hasbro, what you doing?
Because a lot of people were speculating maybe they were supposed to be hands for Menasor, which would have been really dumb. And they ended up not being the hands for Menasor because it would honestly be a really crazy thing to do that.
Because the more I think about it, Blitzwing's jet mode was meant to be quite thick, so.
Yeah, his jet mode's supposed to look like he's carrying a whole tank below, but not that.
Because here you can see here this animation model for the jet mode. Look at that.
Yeah, like he's supposed to be carrying the jet mode, but it's not as like protrusive in the animation model, which is always hard to get right for G1 anyways.
Yeah, but the animation model is going off of the G1 toy model look, so
yeah, it's always and even the translating the old toy to like modern engineering to give it more points of articulation, unless you pull a missing link and change nothing, you're gonna end up changing a lot with the design. I don't know. They just repainted it, called it a day, didn't even change accessories. Like, I'm okay with my legacy one. I'm happy.
Yeah, I'm good. I don't need to spend more money on another Blitzwing. So
I didn't bother with the Galvatron.
Now, if I did not get Legacy Blitzwing at first, I would have just waited and got this one instead. So.
Yeah, it's at least nice for those who don't have it, which is the only reason why I'm not really like. Why did you like? I'm not wholly hating this release. It's good for those who don't have it, but that's about it. Otherwise, no incentive to pick it up. Otherwise, unless you want more show accurate colors, which is unfortunate because I do like that mold.
Yeah, but yeah, if you don't have this figure, then by all means get the 86 version here. But if you do have it, it's an easy pass. I have the Legacy mold, and I like the Legacy mold. I personally like the purple on my Legacy better. So just me, that's just my personal opinion. But all in all, though, it looks good in these cartoon accurate colors. But all in all, though, I just don't really need this one. It's an easy pass. So
yeah.
But yeah. But there we go. But the best reveal ever. The best reveal ever, in my opinion, is Studio Series 86 Voyager Class Cyclonus, because he has a lot of new tooling around him.
Yeah.
Especially the legs. They redid the entirety of the legs to make it more skinnier.
Wait, they redid the legs?
Hang on. Yes, they redid the legs. They redid the legs. The legs are brand new. So
okay. I see you, Hasbro. I see where the budget went.
And the elbows are also different. The elbows are new.
Oh wait, hang on a minute. Where is my Cyclonus? I can grab him right now.
Yep. The gun is new. The head sculpt is new. So there we go. Now this is definitely worthy of purchase because my old Kingdom Cyclonus is unfortunately yellowing. So I need to buy this one to replace my Kingdom Cyclonus. So once I get this 86 Cyclonus, I'm not going to sell the Kingdom Cyclonus. I'm gonna throw the Kingdom Cyclonus into the trash.
Wow. Okay.
So
Yeah, no, they did change a lot of the tooling on the legs. What I'm looking at here, like the elbows look.
they're different. The
Yeah,
elbows are
no,
different.
they are. They are. I was making sure I wasn't crazy and losing it.
Yep. The elbows are different. They didn't do away with those pegs on his torso though, but oh
I
well.
guess it's so that way you could plug a. I honestly don't understand why they ever put random blast effect pegs on figures, anyways. Like I know why, but I never understood the decision for it.
Hmm. I'm kind of
Not
hoping
more.
that these wings can still fold back, you know, but
It looks like it'll work the exact same as the Kingdom one. They just streamlined a lot more stuff.
hmm. Yeah, you can see here's the jet mode, and that looks there's you can see no gaps right here, which is great. Uh, Fantastic. Yeah, this is wonderful. Yeah, this is the best Cyclonus that we've ever gotten. Um, like that head sculpt is just it's just beautiful. Like that is
Oh,
better head sculpt.
you know, whenever you said it yellowed, I never noticed it because my room is always fairly dark. So I never
Mm.
noticed it until just now. I
Yeah,
shined
my Kingdom Cyclonus yellowed very hard.
I shined my phone's light on it, and
We got someone else joining here.
oh,
Hey,
yo,
Hey, how's it going?
Drift Tech. Okay, I need to really change the thumbnail after the stream is over. So, but but yeah, hey, what's up, Drift Tech? How you doing?
Hey, what's up? How's everybody doing?
I'm doing all right.
Oh, we're doing
Doing
good. We're
good.
just focusing on these new Studio Series 86 reviews and Cyclonus. Oh, Cyclonus looks so good.
Yeah,
And they perfected a perfect figure. They perfected it. They perfected it. So.
I didn't realize how bad the yellowing on Cyclonus was until just now, and
Mm-hmm.
it looks like he came from a smoker's house, and I don't smoke.
But yeah, it looks like they changed the engineering for the legs. They changed the molding. They remolded the entirety of the legs. He has locking points for his knees. So.
Yes, that is probably my only big grievance with Cyclonus is he doesn't have proper locking points on the legs. They just kind of
He's just floating. They were just floating. So
like it's
I don't
a
even
sturdy.
remember.
yeah, they remolded the entirety of the legs. My gosh, they did it. They freaking did it. So
I also hate that I was initially like, am I going to get this? I shined a light and like, oh yeah, no, I'm getting this. I'm getting this one now for sure.
yeah, I'm definitely getting this one too because I need a new one to replace my Kingdom one. The Kingdom one is just yellowed all the crap, and I cannot sell a yellowed Cyclonus. No, that deserves to go to the trash.
It
I heard
makes
that
it
some
sad.
people are able to reverse that. I think it's something to do with the alcohol, that
It's
isopropyl alcohol.
I thought it was peroxide they were using, not
Was it?
isopropyl. Yeah, I remember. I don't remember how they did it. If they like soaked it, or if they took Q-tips and took the peroxide. And
Probably Q-tips. I don't know if you'd want to submerge it.
yeah, because
Yeah.
like household peroxide shouldn't be enough to do any damage to the plastic. If you dip it in like 30% peroxide, you're probably gonna royally mess up the pins and oxidize those things immediately.
Yep.
Someone needs to do a MythBusters like spin, but like toys, where they all just like test random fixes on figures and see if they actually mess them up or not.
Because I know it's supposed to help remove the yellowing. I just don't know if it's a permanent fix.
Mm, mm, mm. But yeah, it's unfortunate that Kingdom Cyclonus yellows. If he didn't yellow, then I would pass up on this. But then we find out that he has new elbows and new entirety, new mold for the legs. I'm like, okay, I better get it. I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna get this one. That already fixes
I
my
like
decision.
it.
So yeah, out of the three figures that were revealed recently, I'm definitely going to pick up the Cyclonus. Cliff Jumper, I'll definitely get him because I do like the Bumblebee mold. I do like the 86 Bumblebee mold. No parts forming, which is great. So yeah, I mean, not that I care about parts forming. I don't really care about parts forming, so I just don't care. So.
I'm surprised about the hate for Cliff Jumper. I've been seeing a lot of stuff, people saying that they hate it.
I don't think it's a bad release. It's just there's weird stuff about it that just kind of like, why are the colors weirdly off?
Yeah. But you know what? If I do get this one, I'm going to paint the red over the gray bit there, and I'm going to paint the blue on the windows because he needs blue windows. So.
Yeah, I might end up doing that to that Cliff Jumper if I get him, or I might
wait. He needs his RPG.
I might wait for the because they're probably going to do this. The more that meets the eye collection for that Cliff Jumper.
Yep. No reveals for the last wave of Age of the Primes yet. We're still waiting. I don't know when that's going to come out. We're still in April, so it's too early to tell. So, yeah.
But, I'm just waiting for my Swindle pre-orders to come up. Like, I want Swindle, damn it.
Have they done all the primes yet? I haven't even kept count.
They've done them all. Yeah.
They've done them all, but Vector Prime is technically the last one to be made. So because if you're talking about only Age of the Primes, we've only got like 12 of them. So Vector Prime is the last one to go by. So
neat.
Yeah,
but if you want to stick with your legacy Vector Prime, then yeah, we have all the primes already. So.
Yeah, if legacy, or if the Vector Prime is just a re-release of the legacy one, I hope they fix a lot of the mold issues with that initial release.
I mean, we don't know what's going to happen to Age of the Prime, Vector Prime, whether it's going to be a brand new mold, because I heard somewhere it's going to be a brand new mold by Mark. So it might be a brand new mold. I don't know.
Yeah, they give Vector Prime a new mold because you can really still see the Jaxus mold still in there.
Yeah.
But yeah. Oh yeah, they also did reveal these NFL X Transformers Wave 2. We got Scoldrin, Gold Rush, and Blizzard. So they're basically just repaints of the helmet dudes.
Yeah.
And again, they are all Autobots. Why?
If they do a European sports, they're gonna make them all Decepticons.
What?
That's fun. Why do they even need factions though? Like, why was that necessary?
Because they're Transformers. So, well, Expanse doesn't have that. Expanse doesn't have a faction either. The Mandalorian ship Transformer doesn't have a faction either. So.
Yeah. The Rathalos Prime you can assume is an Autobot just because of the name.
Because it's Optimus Prime. Duh.
Yeah. So you could just assume it's an Autobot unless he, for whatever reason, decided, no, he wants to be evil.
I never had any of these, so I don't know if I should just pick up one of these and just try out the mold. So,
I have bought one for my dad. I have not been able to give it to him yet. Otherwise, I haven't had an interest in purchasing more.
I am only going to purchase one, and that's the Green Bay Packers one, because I'm literally just going to like make upgrades for it of like a cheese head hat, because that's a big thing here in Wisconsin, and then like beer, and then a cheese curd thing to hold on to.
That is a very Wisconsin thing.
Yeah, I know they're really crazy up here with that kind of stuff.
Hey.
I don't know, maybe brats too or something. I don't know.
Okay. Anyway, but yeah, I find that hilarious. This is Skull Grin.
Yeah.
Yeah, Skull Grin is a Decepticon, not an Autobot, man. Then we have Gold Rush. Okay, please don't suffer from GPS. So, yeah. If you want more of these helmet dudes, go ahead. I'm not really interested. So,
yeah, I might buy.
But since the helmet mold is a new mold, I mean, I always stick by, if I see a new mold, I'll buy it. But maybe I'll just buy one. It just
Yeah, like it's one of those. If you don't have a like for
just for the comedy factor alone, helmet transformers. Sure. But yeah. Oh yeah, if you're Blockies collector, the Galaxy Wave 10 figures are available now. So if you want those, go grab them. Go grab them. So, but that is all, ladies and gentlemen. That is all for the new stuff that were revealed recently. So now we just have to wait for Age of the Primes Wave 6 to be revealed. We already know what Swindle looks like, and we already know what Armada Jetfire looks like, and he looks fantastic. So cannot wait. I cannot wait to get my hands on that Armada
Let me
Jetfire.
ask you guys something. Yeah. Do you think we're gonna get a leak image of the factory sample for the new leader class Optimus Prime for the 2027 release or whatever that was?
I'm surprised we haven't already gotten like a mold sample of that yet.
Yeah, we should.
I'm so impatient.
Dude, we really need a mold sample. We need a mold sample, honestly.
I wonder if they're still like cooking on the mold and they've tightened security around all that stuff.
Yeah,
I don't know. I've noticed we've been getting a lot less leaks than we used to in the past.
Yeah, that's true.
I'm not complaining, but
to be fair, I probably wouldn't have paid attention to anything that got leaked anyway, because I'm not much for Age of the Prime stuff. I'm trying to be a little more selective with what I buy and keep.
yeah, that's how I'm starting to be. Like, I've been wanting to pick up Star Optimus, but I don't really have a reason to pick him up. Like, think the Galaxy, the BC's probably gonna flip his lid when he hears this. I'd rather keep the Galaxy upgrade Optimus as a stand-in for the 13th. But that's just
you couldn't pay me to buy that figure, honestly. It's just so weird. It's just so weird.
Yep.
Like, no disrespect to the Japanese Transformer TV. I mean, the TV show, but it just looks like Gundam to me. It like took all the design aspect of Transformers and basically just said, "Hey, let's make it look more Gundam."
Yeah, I think that's why there are some people who like don't like mecha, and they're like, "Oh, I don't like Transformers because I don't like mecha." Like that is. Have you
Yeah.
only seen Japanese Transformers? Like, I think the only pass I could give to someone calling it a mech is if they're specifically referring to the headmasters.
I mean, take a look at the HasLab Star Saber and tell me that don't look like a Gundam.
It does look pretty Gundam-esque. Like you're not wrong. BC's probably watching this like listening to it just like
You said you were going to take part tonight, BC. What happened?
he's hearing all this slander.
You tricked me.
Hey, listen, buddy, listen. All right, I felt bad. All right, see, I had a slight miscalculation, recognizing I'm supposed to be the co-host. Okay, sue me. Also, I was trying to put my son to sleep, and clearly enough, it's not working. So, hey, don't you
Well,
dare sit
lullaby.
there and give me that face when I'm supposed to be doing fatherly duties. How dare you? You're terrible.
Anyway,
You want to know what that makes you? That makes you a terrible uncle.
now I really have to change the
What?
thumbnail.
Hey, hi, Bugga.
I feel like we're missing somebody, aren't we?
We
Oh,
are.
really?
He's got stuff going on, so he's
Yeah.
Anyways, hi, Bookie.
Hi there. I'm
So
not.
yes,
It's so awkward.
stuff. So if you want to see the actual haul, this is the haul that I recently got in hand. So
Hey, you got Astro Train.
I will defend this figure. I'm gonna defend it.
I'll probably end up defending it too.
I will defend
Hey, since
this
you got
one.
Astro Train, can you tell me if there's anything that you can like do to attach something in the back? I got an idea.
Oh, a train tender?
No, like a caboose.
Ooh.
Wait a
I
second.
imagine if you remove the blast effects, you could probably make a caboose for it.
Wait. Maybe the caboose from the Siege version can work for this guy.
Or like a coal car or whatever they call that. That was hauling all the coal.
Yes, that would actually be considered a coal car.
Yeah.
Well, which
I
a
don't
lot of steam engines had those attached to the back because back in the day, before trains evolutionized into electric, how they function was through the use of coal and steam. So you'd have one person utilizing the controls, the other person shoveling from the coal car into the actual furnace to keep the engine moving.
Oh, this is just beautiful. Look at that. This movement. This movement right here.
Oh, with the
And
tire.
don't forget about the guy in the front that has the very long beard that acted as a horn.
Yep.
Polar Express.
I really want 86 Astro Train, but I'm not holding my breath on him for a while.
Why you think he's going to be hard to get?
It's so cool. Like,
He's
bruh.
definitely going to be really difficult to get.
Astro Train?
Yes, Astro Train is going to be very difficult to get.
Yeah.
How is it difficult to get though? Because it's very. I don't think it will be that difficult to get. So
Trust, he's going to be a pain in the ass. He's going to be a pain in the butt to get because the general consensus is if it's seasons 1, 2, or 3, the figure is going to be very, very difficult to get a hold of because they are a very specific core G1 character in comparison to anything that comes from season 4 and afterwards.
We got somebody who needs to go. I'm not even going to acknowledge that message. Just give him the boot. Yeah.
What the heck was that?
Some very unnecessary comments. It's probably going to be like that for a long time, unfortunately. But
I'm just gonna say this real quick before this gets.
Okay.
And it's a very important note that I think people need to understand. I posted a very long community post, and I'm just not up to discussing things and what happened recently in this because that is not the case. That is not the case. Okay, so we're not gonna go into more drama, from now on.
Yeah.
That is not going to happen because I'm not gonna threats coming to me and my friends. That is not an action I will condone. I'm not condoning those actions. Okay, so if you're the type of people, I will kindly ask you to leave the comment section right now. That's a warning. I will not have that on my channel. Okay? Thank you.
Beautiful weather we're having, guys, right?
Yeah.
Love how right when I show up, that's when everybody all of a sudden wants to start having issues. Yes. Hi, uncle. So, with that said, I'm gonna go ahead and address something real quick. I took no pleasure in what I did in that stream. I was caught up in my own emotional state, but in case y'all clearly can't hear him because he wants to make his voice very known, yeah, I am a father, and I wear that like a badge of honor because at the end of the day, I'm always going to stand up for the younger generations because that's just who I am, father or not. And the fact that there are people that have been adamantly attempting to spin it, twist it, and use it against me, y'all do realize a couple things, right? Like, one, context matters. The moment the context comes out and shows that you are bitter, it's going to make you look worse. That's not a threat. That's just common sense.
Mm-hmm.
And two, if you really want to try to throw a defamation lawsuit in my face, the only way it sticks is if anything that was said during that stream was a lie, which, through verification, we can confirm not a single thing was a lie. So, no legal standing. I did not go into that. I did not go into that whole entire thing half-cocked. I went into that very much understanding how things could spin back on me. And I have since owned up to and am working towards correcting my own actions on what happened there. So if you feel the need to sit there and get on my case, Ez's case, or JJ's case, all because we happened to be involved. All I'm going to ask you is very, very politely, mind your business. Just mind your business. And above all, just understand I'm too old to play these games. If this is how you want to act and you want to choose to act like a child, I'm going to treat you like one. And because of that, unfortunately, I've been having to work a little bit more overtime to make sure that my Discord server is safe from people who would try to infiltrate it. Which, as we all know, I take anything safety-wise very seriously. And people's safety were being completely and utterly walked all over by one individual. Choosing to side with him means you are siding against safety and protection, and I can't have that. This isn't my show, so therefore I cannot take any action. However, this is JJ's show, so for all intents and purposes, it's his decision what he's going to do when it comes to very specific people.
Yeah.
And I'm not even going to sugarcoat that. It's his show at the end of the day. Therefore, you got to accept his terms. That's just the way it is. Now, obviously, there's like heavy limitations to that, but when it comes to this specific thing individually, yeah, no, something has to be said, something has to be done, and unfortunately, y'all are really pushing him. Okay, Bugga, I get you're excited, but can you give Daddy a second? He's trying to be very, very serious. So yeah, from the heart and soul of a father, I don't condone how I chose to act. However, a lot of what I did say in regards to how I felt about, well, I do feel I went a little overboard. I will 100% do something similar again. Just be better about it.
Yeah.
So with that stated, yeah, I think that's about the extent of what needed to be said as far as I was concerned. So, anyways, Powerglide is awesome.
Oh yeah. He is a fantastic deluxe here. He is.
Guess who else is a totally awesome deluxe? Animated Ratchet.
I still no.
Oh, you had your suspicions on animated Ratchet. You were skeptical about animated Ratchet, and now you have him in hand. You understand that I love him. So.
Oh yeah, no, I definitely do agree. He's a wonderful deluxe. But I still stand my ground and say he should have been a new mold.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
Now I have my suspicions on the rest of the animated cast. Like, if they do Blur, he's probably just going to be the Velocitron in a different coat of paint.
Look at that.
He better not be.
I'm hoping he's not, but...
Look at that. Just look at that. Just like how much remolding went into the mold.
Yeah, tons of, yeah. I definitely would never argue with that. Tons of retooling, tons of remolding.
They did the same thing as New Age.
Yeah, they basically did the same thing as New Age, which at that point, I feel like that's something that the Scrapyard crew needs to have a serious talk on, because it seems like Hasbro no longer has any unique ideas.
I mean, yeah.
I mean, yeah.
We all know that Hasbro closely watches third party, so I wouldn't be surprised if they just straight up rip engineering from other companies.
Yeah, okay. I used to think that maybe like a lot of people were making that assumption, and I was sitting there like, dude, there's no way. Y'all are just getting bent out of shape over something so minute. Quit acting like they're just straight up ripping off third party companies. I didn't start really believing it until the frame system combiners started coming out, because they literally sat there and went, okay, so that Menasor and that Superion from Fans Toys, plain as day, they're using a frame type system to get their combined modes working. We're going to do the same thing here.
Yeah,
Yep.
it's like there's no way they can make the combiner limbs at the prices they're at, the scale and pricing they're at, work without a frame unless you want to do Combiner Wars again. And
none of those really look good except Devastator.
Which there's just one major problem with a very specific combiner coming out in the future. Because if what I've been told is actually true, Nexus is not going to have a frame.
He's going to have that Studio Series 86 Devastator thing. So
if he's going to be like
Nexus
Devastator,
has been framed.
That means they're going to definitely release a set as either a leader or a commander to make his freaking body.
See, that's what I'm assuming. That's what, like, honestly, the quote-unquote new Prime, I literally think it's just the body for Nexus. That's literally all I think it is.
Yeah, it's more than likely what it is, because if they do, like, a new... if they do a new Prime... They've done new Prime... They've done the new Prime...
Hey, what are you doing?
What if they release a new Optimal Optimus?
They have to... PC just died. I think he had fatherly duties. No.
Yeah.
Because I could hear a little...
The kid finally knocked him out, I think. He's gone.
The kid is like, Dad, you're not paying attention to me, and he just back his dad, like, oh god.
BC just died.
He has the power of Franklin Richards.
Fix that real quick.
If they do the new Prime, it's probably going to either be the parts for Nexus, or it could be a new Optimal Optimus. Which I don't think we really need a new Optimal Optimus. I think if they just re-release the one from Power of the Primes, that'd be fine.
Yeah. There we go.
You know what I think Hasbro needs to really do? They need to just do something, unique and gimmicky. I'd really like it if they would do like a build your own Transformer type deal, like a modular release where you buy a figure and then basically just kind of do Bionicles, kind of.
That'd be cool.
You want to know something I'm amazed they have not done with the Generations line?
What?
Build-A-Figure waves.
Yeah.
Because I know they did it for... They did one...
they only did it for, like, what? The first wave of... and, like, the first...
They did it for the Deluxes in Cyberverse, which is how we got Macadam as a toy. And then they did it with Earthspark's first couple waves of Deluxes, where the completed Build-A-Figure was Mandroid.
And I only have a one-legged Mandroid, unfortunately. So.
The Mandroid kind of sucks, if I'm being honest.
Well, yeah, of course the Mandroid sucks because Hasbro barely even tried, even though they literally have another property next door that is literally doing Build-A-Figures on the regular basis.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know why they're not doing that Frankenstein Transformer from that 1G1 episode.
That would have been a perfect Build-A-Figure right there.
Like, it doesn't even need to transform. It could just be, like, something cool.
Okay, no, see, hold on. Hear me out. Hasbro. Listen to me real quick. You really want me to buy an entire first wave, no questions asked? Make Autobot Spike a Build-A-Figure and slam him into the very first wave. Where if I want that Autobot Spike, which, let's face it, I probably will at that point, I will have no choice but to get all of the first wave. I could sell any of the figures I don't want afterwards, but at the end of the day, I wanted the Autobot Spike. Hello.
Yeah, why haven't we got a like mainline toy of Autobot Fight yet? Come on.
Yeah,
What's happening?
there's a lot of stuff I'm surprised they haven't done, which means it's probably either not happening for a while or they can't find a way to make it work for some reason.
But
Which
it's
I refuse
Hasbro.
to.
They should be able to find a way to work.
Oh, I know. They can find a way to make it work. Nobody said they've made good decisions all the time.
Yeah, you know, as they all say, they can all be winners. So
I just question a lot more of their recent decisions, is all.
Yeah, we'll see how that goes. We'll see if they'll even listen to that whole petition thing that I got jump started.
Oh yeah, to restore the War 4 and Fall of Cybertron games. That'd be
Yeah.
fantastic.
yeah, it's going well with that one. Yeah.
Oh yeah, it is. It freaking blew up. I don't even know how like I got it to reach that far, but hey, you know, when the community backs something on a unified goal.
Yeah, because you can still buy, if you can find Steam keys for it, you can get it on PC. But
For
you
the low
can't.
price of $205.
Yeah, yeah, you can still buy Steam. Your GameStop happens to carry 60 games. You can get them.
Little JJ, is that you? Are you trying to talk?
He's been making noise this whole time.
I do have some speculation that I've seen a couple of screenshots on TFW 2005 when discussing with some of the designers. People usually share what they've heard back whenever they just do a random message asking about just anything. Hasbro is looking forward to like the anniversary of the Fall of Cybertron and War for Cybertron games, so it makes me wonder what else are they planning for that anniversary?
It's just going to be a
Puppy.
War 4 and Fall of Cybertron.
It's going to be a 2-pack, and that's it. No, I hope they do a 2-pack game type release.
Very happy with it.
Because what they've already released, re-released Optimus and Megatron in more accurate colors, like slightly more accurate. I don't know. I still have my original releases for those. Only complaint I have is Optimus's peg has become really loose on the arm.
Oh yeah, I can agree with that.
I was never a fan of that when they did that for those. Like,
yeah,
it's not the only way they could do it though.
They just wanted to replicate the whole, you know, the arm,
gun arm.
So
you know what really bothers me about that though is that they didn't do it on both arms.
Yeah, because you could swap between them.
Yeah, you could. Yeah, it's just like, is everyone like, what that is that left-handed? Would that be left-handed for that? What are all of them left-handed? What the hell?
I think they were all right-handed with the guns and the weapons and all that stuff. So I don't know. That's how I remember from Fall of Cybertron and War for Cybertron. They were all like right-handed as far as the weapons go. So
you could change it on the fly.
Yeah, you
if
could
you were.
switch.
But yeah, no, I didn't think about that. Like, why were they all?
Also, I still stand by my opinion. This is a better figure compared to the OG. So
To be fair, that was a low bar.
it did not age well, as far as I'm concerned. So
Yeah,
It's okay. APC Toys will probably take the old one and somehow like turn it into something wholly new and wipe out the new release from Hasbro.
Well, for now, this is what we got because you can see the karma. It's just so accurate to the show, so it's just beautiful. Like, so it's a step in the right direction for this smoke screen. So
yeah, it's just annoying. It's taken them this long to finally realize they don't have to completely G1ify everything.
I don't know. I've always liked complex designs.
Yeah.
G1 is kind of just. I mean, it's simplified. It's a cartoon.
But yeah, Power Glide, he slaps very hard. He's a great Power Glide. I love him. Just I'm so glad that they finally got around to making a proper Power Glide figure that's not triple changer. So
I thought the old Legends one was pretty good.
what was that?
That was my stomach, obviously.
What was singing? Heck.
My stomach sings when I'm hungry.
Honestly, if they G1ified the Babers figures, they're probably just going to be re-releases of certain figures in different colors. Like the G1ified Bayverse Prime is likely to be just the VNR Prime, but with Michael Bay's color scheme choice.
But yeah, this is the best part.
If they're gonna do anything, I just want them to take the G1 colors and throw it on the Bayverse figures.
I would like that more.
Love this thing.
Why did they give him an alien head?
Because it happened in the cartoon, so they wanted to give him like some.
Which season?
I forgot what season. It's either season 1 or season 2, so I don't know.
I swear I watched all of season 1 and I've never seen that.
Sunstreaker in the cartoon had a the alien mask as well, so I don't know, but honestly, it's the best part of this figure because the alien. I've been wanting a figure to come with an alien mask, and they finally did it with Power Glide, and I'm so happy. So
if they're doing all these little like obscure references to the cartoon, they should have given Ironhide and Ratchet their lab coats.
That would have been fun.
Yeah, and I love this. I love this for Power Glide.
You always got the heart.
He's got the heart, and it's painted. It's molded in and then painted with the pink. I love it. That's just beautiful.
That is a nice level of detail.
Yeah, it is. It is. Yeah, Kranix hits very hard. He goes so hard. Like the guy is so clean. Look at it. Look at it. This is a solid figure. My goodness.
Well, yeah, of course, JJ. They're all solid. If they weren't, they'd crumble.
Man. G1 season 2 episode titled Hoist Goes to Hollywood.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
86 Astro Train. I like 86 Astro Train. I'm going to defend this figure so hard. So.
Nariko is making me want to drop a very, very hot take.
Not gonna lie, wish we got to see more of Kranix in the 86 film. I kind of agree with him. So because I like Kranix. I love him. I love Kranix. I like Kranix. So. But why he's labeled as an Autobot, I don't know. It's just weird.
I hope they re-release Tracks, but with like improvements.
Yeah. Trax is a very flawed.
I think he needs a redo. Yeah, he definitely needs a redo. Yeah,
Oh,
Trax
maybe.
Redo. I don't know. I mean, the car mode still looks good, so but that's the only compliment I can give him. So.
Yeah, the car mode looks good, but handling him, it's like, is it gonna snap on me if I try to move this one piece? Or is
the
it
one piece?
The one
like
piece.
His windshield is so thin and fragile. Like, ugh, I don't like handling it.
Yeah, But it is what it is.
Wait, BC. Someone wants your hot take.
Yeah, Nariko wants your hot take, BC.
Oh God. So I'm gonna have to have every single Bavers fan give me the blanket of forgiveness here, because what I'm about to say is gonna make y'all mad.
It depends on what it is. I have leeway.
So, can you highlight that rumored G1-ified Bavers comment real quick, please? I kind of need the stage for that. Not that.
No.
Oh.
Wrong one.
That one.
So you want to know my take on this? If they sat there and they chose to G1-ify the Bayverse designs, they would all be marked improvements. They wouldn't look like a bunch of walking scrap metal. They'd look like actual robots. They'd feel like actual characters. They'd actually look like really, really cool looking robots. And they would not give me the ick because of where they come from.
Yeah, the designs kind of all suck.
Ooh.
I could say something.
Did you just say that?
No. See. Yeah, that what Ioana was cute. Ioana was cute. Y'all thought I was done.
What?
I am so tired of the Bavers glazing to the point where I will actively sit here and I will preach. I will sign any petition. I will do whatever Hasbro wants me to do just so that the Bayverse fandom can see their precious Bayverse tuned into the G1ification just so they can see how the Prime fans feel. So they can see how the animated fans feel, even though I like the animated stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I want them to get a sliver of that so that they can understand what it feels like to have pure, genuine, honest peak be treated like dog water by the actual executives that are supposed to make these things look as close as humanly possible to their original depictions. So with how much you Vaders fans, which for those who are probably going to take issue with this, this is mainly a joke. Calm down. That said, for all you Vaders fans, all of you, especially you back there, J Tank. I see you in the back. I know you're quiet. With how much y'all sit here and grave Bayverse, I look forward to the day that Bayverse gets G1ified just so I can watch you all scream and cry and wish that Hasbro did not do that to your oh so precious baby just so I could swoop in and be like, how's it feel? Now I'm done.
Man. Not like the older I've gotten, the less I do enjoy the Bayverse designs. Like, it's just
it's. And with that stated, I do kind of have another point. I shared a post on Instagram that while I didn't fully understand the reasoning behind why the person did what they did in the post, she made a very solid point in the caption of what she made. And what she said was, I think it's about time we stop using the excuse, well, that's what I grew up with. If you're using the fact that we grew up with it as an excuse to glaze the hell out of something, even though it's not nearly as good as how you're claiming it to be, you growing up with it is not a good defense. You growing up with it is not a good argument. And everybody that has ever sat there and said, and this is including the G whiners, everyone that has ever sat there and said, well, I grew up with it. You basically have a weak mind where you genuinely don't have a good excuse as to why not only you're arguing with a bunch of people, but also why'd you pull me off? I was going strong. How dare you? How dare you? You ruined my groove.
Sorry about that. Continue.
I'm embarrassed. He hit me with a god-awful dismount. Anyways, so trying to get myself back on point here. Everything that I have stated here tonight with the whole just because you grew up with it doesn't mean it's great. I'm, ma'am, if you ever see this, I'm high. Credit to you, obviously. But you made a very solid point with that. And from here on out, I'm gonna start calling people out with that. Where every single time I see someone say, "Well, I grew up with it, so I'm gonna have different things." Okay, yeah, cool. Guess what? I grew up with Riddle 1, and I still criticize it. What's your excuse?
Mm.
Trust me, I've got plenty of fun and happy memories of the Bavers. Don't get me wrong. I'm also not stupid, and I'm also not blind. With all the different things that that the Bavers has done, not even just with their robot characters, but with their human characters as well, I genuinely have to look at some of you Bavers fans who will glaze it and completely ignore it, and genuinely ask myself, how many watch lists are you on? Like, I'm just going to go ahead and rip that Band-Aid off right now. How many watch lists are you on? And if you are on any of those watch lists, here's my question. Do you know why? You know precisely why. Because I can mention 3 words real quick that should give you a general idea of why you're on a watch list. Romeo and Juliet.
Oh yeah, why they included that in Age of Extinction is just.
I don't like thinking about that.
If you are genuinely one of those people where you don't even watch it for the human cast, you just watch it for the robots, cool. But stop ignoring the problem. I get that you don't like it when people sit there and bash on the Bavers, because there are plenty of good moments in the Bavers. But when people start coming out the woodwork saying Dark of the Moon is the greatest movie to ever exist for Transformers, I'm like, did we watch the same movie? Because Dark of the Moon had a lot of issues with it.
I mean, all the robot moments.
The wheelie humping Megan Fox's leg, there was. Yeah, some toilet humor can be very funny every so often, but when it's literally something that crosses a line that happens every single film, I have to genuinely question what the hell you're doing.
Yeah.
And again, what I say isn't coming from a place of genuine hatred and despise. What I'm saying about the Bavers is coming from a Transformers fan who's shown this entire franchise nothing but love. So with how much everybody, especially more so now than in the past, have come at me and said that I'm just a bitter G whiner. So first things first, look, I realize I complain about my age a lot. But y'all need to calm yourselves. I'm not that old. I'm old, but I'm not that old. But at the end of the day, referring to me as a G whiner, that you just being bitter about the fact that I told the truth.
Mm.
And since Bayverse fans have fought with the G1 fans for so long, it's the only insult they know.
Mm.
So it kind of falls back on that old saying. Well, not so much old saying, that basically that same exact thing that I live by every single day now. If that's the energy you want to give me, cool. I'll give it to you. I'll give it right back to you.
Mm.
I'll give it right back to you, and you will understand precisely why I don't play games with children.
Mm. Mm. Okay.
Now I have no problem leaving the spotlight. Thank you for coming to my BC TED Talk.
But now BC can gush over the fact that how right he was when this got revealed. BC can jump for joy knowing that he's actually right. I apologize to you, BC. You were right on this, and I was wrong. So I sincerely apologize. BC knew that 86 Cliffjumper would be a retool of the 86 Bumblebee. I didn't believe him. I wasn't going to believe him because I thought, Devastation Bumblebee would be a perfect fit for 86 Cliffjumper. But no, BC was right the whole time.
Now we gotta wait for the More Than Meets the Eye collection for tune accurate colors.
So, BC, are you gonna say anything about these new things, these new figures? BC? BC? He's still unmuted and BC! BC! Man. You know what? BC is kind of right on that. I mean, I am still a Babers fan up to this day, but I'm not going to sit here and glaze it. Okay, I'm not going to glaze the Babers for the plot because the plot was very messy as far as the Babers goes. The writing was unfortunately terrible, especially the last night. What is up with that writing, man? No, that writing is not good. But I will say this. My whole thing with the Babers is that I only watch the movies for the robots. The robots fighting. That's what I expect from the movies, to give me robots to fight. Because they're all normal blockbuster action films. So for me personally, I enjoy the movies for the robots fighting. The robot scenes are always fun to watch. The humans, could care less for the humans. The only decent human character for me was Kate Yeager. Because I enjoy Kate Yeager's character. I enjoy his character. Me personally, in my opinion. So.
I had a lot of complaints with Cade Yeager simply because he sounds like someone from Boston, but he's from Texas. He's supposed to be from Texas. That don't even sound right.
Yeah,
that don't even sound right, man. It don't even sound right. But anyway.
He definitely don't sound like he runs a farm either, or a scrap.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
Mark
but again,
I was raised in Kansas. I know what people from Texas sounds like, and that is not that.
I am from Texas.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. But Nariko, let me just tell you this: if the Transformers weren't to go on Earth to disguise themselves, of course there wouldn't be any human characters. But again, Cybertron was, suffering from the war, so it was
Stay-
becoming a wasteland. So
Stay on Cliff Jumper for a little bit, please. I just gotta make my son a bottle real quick. I'm literally coming right back.
okay, so I will say this. I will, because when you have Transformers that land on Earth to disguise themselves and get a new home, of course there's going to be human characters to interact with them. So there's always going to be human characters to interact with the Transformers. It's when you're on Earth. If you're a Transformer and you're on Earth, you're going to interact with a human at some point. So, but yeah. And I love Kate Yeager. When he literally lectured Prime to have faith, and when Kate Yeager, said that's what being human is. We make mistakes, but we take the time to improve on those mistakes, and we become better people for it. So I like Kate Yeager because of that sentiment that he had for humanity. And he always protects his daughter. He loves his daughter so much. He protects her. So, bro can fix Optimus Prime when Ratchet couldn't even fix him. So, Kate is a better Autobot medic compared to Ratchet, and that's just sad. That is just very sad. Because Ratchet, even though you call him an Autobot medic, he didn't do nothing. He didn't do nothing in the Transformers. The only thing he could do was just ask Jolt to electrify and then combine Optimus and Jetfire. That's the only thing he could do, and then that's it.
What did I just come back to? Is this more Bayverse slander? Because if that's
Yes.
exactly what this is, where did my invitation go?
You were trying to feed your son.
Okay, there.
You had a kid to feed.
I did indeed have a little bugaboo to feed.
And
Yeah,
Bayverse ruined Bumblebee's character for one thing, because they wanted to try something new. They want to try something new. What if Bumblebee was mute? So I'm like,
So before we go any further into this Bayverse slander, it's Cliff Jumper. Yeah, he's basically perfect.
except for the colors.
I also hate how they royally waste a lot of characters too. They wasted the Fallen.
I will forever love the designs. That's not going to change. Okay, that's not going to change on my part. I will love the Bayverse designs. I will love the Bayverse designs because they're being unique, being new. But Bumblebee being mute, I don't like that. I don't like that one bit. I just don't. I just really don't. I don't
being
like
mute is a choice. Especially the more you think about it, the less sense it makes for him to be mute. Because
I'm glad that he got his voice back at the end of the first movie, but then suddenly in the second film he's mute again.
Yeah, it's like, oh yeah, it's still damaged. But he spoke clearly at the end of the first movie. It was probably a little rough to talk, but
his voice came back. Why? Seriously, his voice healed.
Yeah.
And then in the last night, they totally retconned the first moment when Bumblebee got his voice back, because Prime said, "Bumblebee, your voice, I have not heard it since Cybertron fell." You heard his voice in the first movie. What you talking about?
Yeah,
why? But yeah. Republican cinema makes sense. Prime Bumblebee being mute, that makes more sense. it works. It works better in that because he doesn't talk with the radio. He's going beep 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 beep. But at least that Bumblebee got his voice back at the end of the show, like in the last episode of Transformers Prime. So he got his voice back. So
imagine if they kept him mute for Predacons Rising.
They did the whole mute thing for Bumblebee again in Cyberverse Season 1. I was like, why are we doing the whole Bumblebee mute thing again? That's annoying.
Yeah, but they at least they explained it better in Cyberverse, where Megatron actually ripped out a part of his throat.
And then suddenly in Cyberverse Season 2, oh, he got his voice back because Ratchet actually had the ability to fix his voice. I'm like,
they made him an actual competent medic in Cyberverse.
Can we not give BC a reason to rant about the Bayverse anymore, please? Just for one night, please. I gave y'all plenty in one straight go. All right, can we move on, please? Look, I'm asking y'all
to avoid these conversations. I don't tend to argue among friends.
That's a huge topic on its own for the Energon Den. So
yeah, it's a whole other. We can dedicate Bayverse slander to a whole stream of different time.
Mm-hmm.
Preferably when I'm not in it.
Yeah.
Okay, look. Whenever I slander Bayverse, I do it respectfully. That and honestly, like y'all, as much as I love making fun of it, time has not been kind to it for me. And that's why I'm a lot more willing to be critical towards it. Although hear me out, y'all.
Hold on.
Depending on how those new Studio Series 07 figures turn out, I might come back. I might.
Yeah, well, we'll have to wait for the reveals, because I know that Evasion Mode Prime isn't giving me too much hope. It looks fine. It's just...
If even one of those 07 updates look like Dookie, I'm out.
Well, that Voyager Ratchet is promising, so it's...
Wait, so for real, seriously, y'all, hear me out now. You want BC to come back to Bayverse? You guys want BC to be all over the Bayverse again? Make sure those figures aren't Dookie. If you can do that, I'll come back.
That's the designer's responsibility, not
ours.
I'm just saying, like, I'm at that point with it where if I do give these a chance, I'm going to be very, very critical of them, which I'm very critical of any figure that I own, much like how, well, yes, right now I'm saying this is perfect. If I get it in hand and it's riddled with QC issues, I don't care how perfect it looks. If it's Dookie, it's Dookie. And it's exactly the same reason why I will stand on business when I say Legacy Evolution DevCon is Dookie.
If the redos of the 07 figures are trash, I swear I will reverse engineer the Battle Blades Optimus and like figure out a way to release the files for my own. Like, I swear to God.
Hey, you know what? At that point, if you do that, send me a fresh copy that I can paint up and look real, real nice, and then I'll review it on my channel. But
I want to do figures.
Bayverse Prime.
I want to do my own figures, but dude, there are so many pieces. It's just like, oh, gotta sand that. Oop, gotta paint that. Oop, need a screw for that. So many parts.
Obviously, we can talk about all that later. Anyways, 86 Cliff Jumper, yeah, he's basically perfect. I love him. I love him so much. He's a squat little red car. I love it.
What car is he even supposed to be?
He's like a...
He's a Porsche. I think he's supposed to be a Porsche, yeah.
Yeah.
Which, before we go any further, Say it.
Huh?
Say it.
I'm sorry. You were right. I was wrong. I'm sorry.
Okay, G1 Cliffjumper is a Porsche.
I'm sorry if I doubted you. I'm sorry if I doubted you, BC. I'm sorry. I shouldn't doubt you the next time. I'm sorry.
I can still hear you, Acer. It's fine.
So for context, real quick, one, I heard you, Acer. You did mention he was a Porsche something.
Porsche 924.
Porsche 924. Thank you. And two, context. When we found out that 86 Cliff Jumper was going to be a thing, I stood on business when I said he was going to be a retool of the 86B. What did this genius do? He doubted me. He sat there and he said, word for word, they're just going to re-release the old figure. And then they're just going to expect us to deal with it. He said that word for word. But I stuck to my guns and I kept saying, nah, dude, nah. He's going to be the 86 retool out of the B. That's exactly what he's going to be. And he just kept saying, nah. And then Devastation Bumblebee came out, and I don't know where he got this idea from, but he just automatically started trying to tell me, this is going to be 86 Cliff Jumper. And I'm just like, wait for the reveal. And then the reveal came. And the way he dodged me for hours, satisfaction.
Yeah, that's a good question. Why would he not be a retool of the 86B?
Yeah.
Like, it makes sense. Like, it would have either been Devastation or 86.
The most logical choice was the 86. That's what I was saying. And he kept sitting there, swearing up and down, insisting it was going to be any of the other two molds. And I stuck to my guns. I proved to be right. And he is now, every chance I get, I force him to admit I was right.
Yeah. The only thing I don't like are the colors.
Buki, you're going to need to explain yourself real quick.
The colors are wrong.
What do you mean the colors are wrong?
No blue windows, no gray thighs, and no black crotch. So the colors of the waist and the thighs are
okay.
colors.
You know what? No, we're settling this little debate right now. Can you pull up the animation model real quick? I want to show y'all something.
Okay.
I think we did look at it earlier, and it does not match it. If anything, the colors are closer to the G1 toy, and even then, it's not accurate to the G1 toy colors.
Give me a second. Give me a moment. We about to settle this right now. Okay, yeah, they did flip some things. I don't know why, but for whatever reason. Okay, I think it was the dream. I think it was the Dreamwave design I was thinking of, not the actual G1. All right, so I concede. I'm sorry. I concede. I'm sorry.
That's like we had this exact conversation earlier. I pulled up the show model on my screen. Like, hold on, the colors are wrong. It's not.
Well, hey, how about this? If it bugs you that much, well, you can paint it.
I could.
Like at that point, that's just basically going to be my response to everybody. If the colors bug you that much, paint it.
Now, what I imagine they're going to do, because they've done this in the past, they're going to re-release this in the More Than Meets the Eye collection in tune-accurate colors.
You just made me want to wait on this.
What
They've
really
done it
bothers
before.
me
They've done it
But not
before.
really,
is
like,
the gray on the
honestly,
vehicle mode.
JJ did the editing for my 86 Bumblebee review, And when I did the size comparison between him and Cliffjumper, there was a joke in there where I implied that I was going to go into this massive rant that we need Cliffjumper out of the 86B mold. And I kept saying, Hasbro, hello? And they listen to me. But yeah, like, weird coloring aside, honestly, y'all, I can't complain about this. It's perfect. It's so perfect. It's so peak. I love it.
It's a shame that they didn't retool the chest to give him that faux spoiler detail thing.
So, for everybody who owns 86 Bumblebee, I can explain precisely why they couldn't do it here. They basically would have to parts form the piece from the back to the chest, and because of that, it would have been it wouldn't have worked as well. That, and honestly, like, look at the way his chest is already. It's already a bit bulbous to be able to fit his head. You try to add a spoiler on top of that, and it's going to cause massive breakage issues with how up that little flap is to flip down to flip his head in. So I understand why they didn't do it. Does it annoy me a little bit? But is it a deal breaker? Absolutely not.
That car mode is just perfect, though.
I love his Penny Racer alt mode.
Penny Racer is perfect.
It is
Penny
just
Racer
adorable.
mode. Penny Racer mode looks so good.
It's just so
Can you tell
adorable.
I've been waiting a very long time for this?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I didn't wait an eternity. It's over.
You're turning into Dooku.
Yep. And now 86 Blitzwing. Yeah, it's just the legacy one all over again.
Why did they include the hands?
The gloves, I don't even get it. Like, I don't even understand. Like, it didn't even appear in the movie.
So pointless.
It's just
It was in the mold. They wanted to be able to release the figure. So they just decided to say F it. I genuinely don't know. However, upon looking at those quote-unquote Hulk hands and kind of doing some cross-examination, I can actually pinpoint precisely where they got the inspiration for those from.
Nexus Prime.
No.
I hope not. Don't speak that into existence. People thought that was going to be Menosaur's hands, and they were wrong. They're not going to be Nexus's hands either.
Okay, can you boy talk? I think that was supposed to just be a reference point to the old Energon combiners. Just a reference. That's it. Because if you look at the way the fingies work, they literally look like those old Energon combiner hands.
I mean, you're not wrong on that. They look like
I can see it.
those. Yeah, I can see it.
You'll
That's
see it a lot. You'll see it a lot more on the Legacy release. Anyways, so I'm just kind of deliberately choosing to let everybody else speak on this because oh boy, I know that I'm going to be of the minority amongst everybody here when I say this is an absolute win for me.
Wow.
Straight up, I already sold my Legacy version when I found out this was coming.
Okay.
Because honestly, I wanted the one with the better colors. I like this mold already. In fact, I know that a lot of people were very critical of this Blitzwing, I'm telling y'all right now, I'm one of Blitzwing's very, very few defenders. I think it's a brilliant piece of engineering.
Mm-hmm. Still okay.
I can't even think
He's
of
got the
what.
Hulk hands.
Now,
He's got the gloves anyway.
so BC, you know how in past releases they've done accessories meant for other characters? What if they didn't give us the hand cannons? What other accessory could they give us for other Decepticons to supplement those? I'm trying to think of what else they could do.
And that's where Maul is going to have issues with him, because what else can you really do with a Blitzwing release?
Because Megatron already comes with everything he needs.
Not 100% true. You still needed to buy a quote-unquote dead version to get
You need to buy
the rest of his accessories.
Yeah,
And even then, you still don't have everything that he needs, because he still needs the mace, which, if you got the Centurion drone, you got the mace.
That's
yes, I'm still mad.
This I'm actually happy with. Because I have...
Okay, I'm just gonna say it. I genuinely feel with Jumper is perfect. I genuinely feel Blitzwing looks great with the new colors. This right here, let me tell y'all, this is how you do a repaint. This thing is gorgeous.
Look at that head sculpt. Look at that.
Like the head sculpt looks great.
The new legs.
The new legs look great. The locking feature in the knees.
Yep.
Locking freaking knees. Oh my
god. That's why I'm picking this one up.
No. That's my only gripe with this figure. Those damn knees. I hate the knees on this thing, but the rest of it is just so good that I can just kind of brush it to the side. The fact that this one fixes it.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, for the Ultimate, they kind of removed those covers for the back. Unfortunately,
I don't
know whether they're still there. So I don't know, but
covers.
The covers, the covers for the back of the jet.
Oh, when you flip the back of his legs open to fold his feet in.
Yeah. I don't know whether they're still present or I don't know, but because I saw.
Yeah, honestly, dude, like, even if that would be considered a really, really big issue, I'm just gonna be 100% real with y'all when I say, I don't care.
Yeah, I also wasn't made aware of how bad.
Look at him! Look at Cyclonus. The fact that he's bigger than Blitzwing.
I think it's just more Blitzwing is a very compact figure for his for what he does.
And then also we need to keep in mind Cyclonus actually is supposed to be taller than Blitzwing.
Oh, okay. But look at this picture. I can't stop laughing at this one.
Yeah, this is funny.
Poor Cliff Jumper.
That's unfortunate. JJ pointed out to me how the Kingdom one yellowed, and I'm sitting there thinking, like, no, mine looks fine. It looks okay. And I took my flashlight to it, and oh, sweet Lord. Like, it looks fine. Like, it looks okay. And it looks like it came from a smoker's house.
Look at that.
Like,
look at that. Look at that.
That is... You probably can't see it all that great, but... Oh, no, you could tell. Like...
Oh! Those locking points! The knees have locking points! Yes!
Makes me very happy to see that they have locking points. They
The knees
didn't
of the
even.
original Power, they were just floating. They were just floating around. But they have locking points this time. This makes the budget worth. This makes it worth getting. I'm definitely gonna pick up the 86 Cyclonus because considering I already have 86 Scourge and
The glazing for this is pretty
86
well.
considering I have 86 Scourge and 86 Galvatron, why? Why did I have to buy that thing?
Yeah, I was gonna pass on this one just because I was happy with my Kingdom one, and then.
But you know what? Since I did get 86 Galvatron and 86 Springer, who's to say that I will not get 86 Blitzwing at some point?
If I see him on a good sale, I'll contemplate it.
You know what? If I do get 86 Blitzwing, then the Legacy Blitzwing, I'm going to keep it as my G1 toy color accurate. So.
Yeah.
You see, JJ, my boy. Let me sell you on the 86 Blitzwing real quick.
He gonna try.
I'm gonna succeed.
You did not succeed.
So your shelf goes for cartoon accuracy, right? Right. If you want cartoon accuracy, you need 86 Blitzwing. It's just a common fact. And I mean, like you just stated, if you really are feeling the need to get rid of the other one, D1 toy accuracy, boom, right there. You have your excuse. Everybody's probably like listening to all this. Like, BC, would you stop trying to talk him into buying stuff he doesn't want?
Oh yeah, this is also great too.
Get that out of my face.
It's fantastic.
Get it out of my face. Anyways, did I convince you on 86 Blitzwing yet? Because I can keep going.
The colors are just so tempting.
All right, I will be right back.
The colors are just so tempting.
Like, give me 1 second, y'all. I need to go check on my kid. I think he's finally asleep.
There we go. 86-bit swing will probably be a rare figure, so if you find him and miss him, don't miss out on him because you probably never see him again. You might want to get him later on. I don't think he'd be a rare figure because he's not an exclusive, so he's a mainstream figure. So plus my store always restocks the new stuff. So
Lucky you.
yeah. So.
Dude, I ain't even seen Soundwave yet.
I was worried. I was worried that Studio Series TF1 Orion packs wouldn't be available in my country at some point, but lo and behold, I finally have him. So yeah, I'm glad I got him. Yes, I got a Power Glide. I have a Power Glide, and he's fantastic. He's great. The best thing about Power Glide is this alien mask. I love that alien mask. That's just funny. That is just funny. I just got my hands on the Prime Universe Clip Jumper, which is quite nice. And I also recently got my hands on 86 Kranix. Fantastic figure, by the way. I love him. And I also have the very controversial Astro Train toy, which honestly, in person, he doesn't even look that bad. So he looks better in person.
JJ, don't you mean Transformers Prime The Rock?
The
He was The Rock for like a season.
Transformers The Rock. Yeah, I think you have a point there.
Yeah, he was Transformers The Rock for 5 minutes.
And he died. I mean, he did come back, but for a flashback episode. So
Yeah, he came back from being the Rock to being a boulder.
Yes.
Watch out for Chris Redfield.
That's possible.
hey, Dripstech, do you have your logo in your gallery? Can you send it to me?
Shows that I have mine on here. Shows
Okay,
nice.
Maybe I can screenshot and just. There we go. Okay, I'm gonna screenshot this, but I will just.
Hold up. If you're gonna do anything, I gotta make sure it's high quality. Let me send you a good one. There.
Wait, what's this about? 86 Blitzwing probably being.
Take your pick.
It's gonna be a rare figure now.
I don't think it's going to be a rare figure. Like Legacy Blitzwing hard shell formed, and just a simple repaint re-release of it. It's also probably going to sit on shelves for a while too, which nothing wrong with that.
Wait, gotta get Instagram for a minute.
And I still haven't. My Amazon pre-orders have not come in for the new Agent stuff. Big sad.
Ooh, it's very nice. I'm gonna copy that. I'm gonna put that there, so I can. There we go. Okay, I'm gonna change this thumbnail later because Dripstack is here, so it makes more sense to change the thumbnail. So
yeah, you can fix it.
But anyway, but yeah, very excited for the Cyclonus. It's gonna be an amazing figure. Since I can't really sell a yellow Cyclonus, I have to really throw the Kingdom Cyclonus into the trash, unfortunately.
Nah, that'll give it that vintage toy feel. Someone will want it, surely.
Bro, just add some paint to it and make it unique and call it limited edition.
Yeah.
Okay, dude, hold on, wait, stop. Let me talk him into keeping that one real quick. Yo, JJ, hear me out real quick.
What?
What if you took the Kingdom Cyclonus, put some red and orange on him, and made him into the Shattered Glass version?
Ooh.
The bison paint.
I think JJ just did a pog champ. I think that's what they call that.
I mean, I could paint because I did paint my Kingdom Blaster to be more 86 styled.
Oh, you did just give me a fantastic idea for this.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm liking this. I can see the vision.
Okay, we'll see. You
I'm
can
gonna
give it to
have
me.
I could do a lot with Cyclonus if
I
I
can
had one.
I live in Malaysia. You're in the U.S., so I cannot. Or wait, are you in the U.S. or you're in Canada?
I
don't
mean,
know.
either way, international shipping is a big pain.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like $17. I think.
Thanks, very specific human being that we won't talk about here.
Yeah, like I've bought stuff from like Mercari Japan, and like the item was like $25, and the shipping was $25. It's like,
No.
Yeah.
Wait, where from?
It was from Japan.
Okay. Okay. My
But, I mean,
eBay labels cost like I think $18.55 or something like that to Asia.
I don't like. It was one of those like I was ready to spend the $50 on it anyways because buying it from other places it was already like $50 on its own before shipping. So it was like cool 25 and 25. Like I guess.
Wait,
Not
did
really.
you buy? Did you get it from Buy?
No, it was Mercari.
Okay.
Uh,
You didn't use a proxy or anything? Like a
No,
proxy buying? Okay.
no. That's probably why it costs so much for shipping. But
So here's how many figures I need from Studio Series and Age of Primes now. From Age of Primes Wave 5, it's just Leash Maximo and Sideways at this point. So 2 more only, and I'm done with the wave very fast, very quick. Um, uh, I'll probably get Leash Maximo next month. So which is great. The Studio Series side, I only need TF1 Thundercracker, Skywarp, and Shockwave. Yeah. Only those 5 figures left. And then I can just take a break until the new waves come in. So, and until Onslaught comes in and gets released.
yeah, I'd still want to know why they haven't revealed the last wave for the year yet. Like I know it's because it's still April, but
Yeah, it's still April. It's still way too early.
we have seen basically everything for the last wave, but they haven't given us. Man,
I am very, very happy that I got these new figures myself. So I'm very happy with that.
Well, I mean, I would hope so. Why else would you buy them?
And again, I did want to get the retro wheelie at first, but then when the 86 wheelie listing came out, I'm like, nope, passing on retro wheelie.
I like the retro wheelie for what it is, but I don't know if I'll pick up the 86 one. I already like the core class one a lot.
Acer.
They both have their charms.
Let me say this real quick, Acer. Before you actually, decide on on not getting 86 wheelie or not. Let me just say this: if your shelf is mainly cartoon accuracy, you would want to get the 86 wheelie as well, don't you?
What are you doing?
But the core class
No. Are you trying to steal my job here?
But JJ, the 86 core wheelie is already cartoon accurate.
JJ?
What?
Get out of my way. Now, Buki, listen to me real quick. I'm gonna need you to listen to me real quick, okay? The only reason you're feeling weird about it right now is because you're only seeing it in the toy colors. Once you see it in the cartoon colors, that's when you're gonna want it. And let's be 100% real. Do you want a wheelie that's actually going to be able to stand on your shelf and stand out, or do you want one that's going to blow away in the wind?
We'll see when we get pictures of the 86 one.
What the hell?
Buki.
For the time being.
Don't underestimate my powers, Buki.
Oh, I know. You talked me into Superion.
You tried so hard. But in the end, it didn't even matter.
I don't know. I like both the core class and the deluxe wheelies for what they are. But yeah, well, we'll see when the 86 one comes out.
I'm definitely going to be getting rid of my wheelie because, well, a bigger figure is coming out of them. I would rather have that. So
yeah, there's no if you're wanting the bigger figure, there's no reason for you to keep the old one.
Yeah, once I get
honestly,
once I get the 86 deluxe class melee, I'm gonna sell off the core class one.
yeah, the core class one you can just go.
Yeah.
Like, don't get me wrong, I liked the core class for what it was. But realistically speaking, if I'm going to have any of them, I'd rather have the deluxe.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah,
And honestly, the scale for him is meh at best.
it's G1. What is scale?
Which,
What is, like the core class Ironhide and Ratchet were technically scale accurate.
Yeah, there was a G1 error where Ratchet was smaller than Ironhide. I'm like, well, I guess that gave Hasbro the idea to make a core class 86 Ironhide and 86 Ratchet.
I hate all of you.
Technically scale accurate.
And there are moments when Wheelie was bigger than Daniel, and there are moments when Wheelie was just as big as Daniel. So
Yeah, like it really was fast and loose with how the characters were supposed to be.
I'm speaking facts here.
Well,
I realized.
I'm acting like an entitled G1er. I don't like the fact that you're speaking facts. Only my opinion matters.
All right, you were saying Drift?
They're gonna have to re-release a bunch of these Shattered Glass, like the old comic release that they did a couple of years ago. They're gonna have to re-release those with these new molds that they're coming out with, because we've got a new Starscream, we got a new Optimus Prime, and we've got a new Ratchet.
Yeah, unfortunately, that's gonna have to happen.
Because I know, didn't they just re-release the Shattered Glass Starscream in the non-yellowing plastic?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And now they gotta do it for the Megatron.
Can we do a Shattered Glass Drift, please?
That'd be cool.
Can we just do an IDW Drift?
If the leaks are anything to go off of, you just might get your wish, my dude.
I'm
see.
hoping.
Yes, Drift
No,
Tech.
I might like it's a retool of some shit. Honestly.
Drift Tech, my boy, you are going to get your Voyager class IDW Drift in Studio Series in 2027.
Wait, what the heck is it doing in Studio Series?
Because it's the new
Comic Edition
series. It's called Comic Edition.
Huh. Okay.
And they started off with the Energon Universe Skybound Optimus Prime that's supposed to come out this year, I think.
Is that the one that's the overpriced?
Yeah, it's the one with the
leader.
Yeah,
it's a leader class figure, you know.
But it's sold at $80 for some reason.
We'll see if this new Voyager Drift beats the old deluxe.
With the
I know he comes with the Megatron arm, but it's not like it comes with a normal arm and the Megatron arm.
Yes, PC.
So if you really want a Skybound Prime, but you don't want to pay that ridiculous Hasbro price, I may or may not have a solution for you.
Isn't there a nice knockoff that does it for cheaper and way better?
That, or if you want to be able to actually fully replicate what he ends up looking like in the comics after he's, fighting, because let's face it, he does that a lot in the comic. If you get Battle Damage Prime, and you get the DNA Designs kit that comes with the Megatron arm, you put that Megatron arm onto that Battle Damage Prime, and you have the perfect Skybound Prime.
Hang on, I do have the Battle Damage Optimus. I was tempted to buy the DNA kit for that specifically.
Well, there you go. Now you have your reason.
There you go. But it's just weird that Hasbro did the Skybound Prime, even though we had DNA designed to do that for 86 Optimus Prime. So it's just
I think what doesn't make any sense is the price they're charging for that Optimus. Like, yes, I know it comes with the whole new arm, but like, it's a leader class. It's not.
yeah, it's a leader class. But again, that mold was originally a commander class. So
Yes, but they sold the battle damage one at leader price. That's the issue.
Yeah, like at this point, they don't have an excuse.
Like, it'd be
Yeah.
one thing if it was like, you get the Optimus with the battle damage, and you also get an arm that you can swap out. Then I would begrudgingly be willing to pay the $80 for it if it came with an extra arm to swap off.
Yeah. Also, if the Dreamwave Optimus Prime next year is not the War Within, I'm a riot.
Take that back right now. Don't put that energy out there.
Yeah.
Stay safe right now.
Okay, I take it back. I take it back. I take it back. I take it back.
Lost your mind.
Yeah.
You know what? The day that figure finally gets revealed and it turns out it's not the War Within, I'm coming straight back to this. And then when we get on the next Energon Dan episode, the first thing y'all are going to see is me beating the blood out of him.
Man.
So, oh man.
I guess there is a reason to buy some of those re-releases that they're doing for the 86 one. You want them to fit in your Skybound shelf if you're doing that. But Skybound already uses G1 designs, so...
They need to do Invincible-inspired repaints of some of the characters.
Yes.
I would love that.
Yes.
Wait. Before we go any further, who's all caught up on Invincible?
I read the comics and I'm all caught up on
Thanks
the show.
to YouTube. Thanks to YouTube, I'm caught up.
JJ?
I've watched all of it. I watched all of it. So
Okay.
Okay, spoilers for those watching the stream. You can click away now, or if you don't care
or you
about
can
spoilers.
just mute the stream. Mute the stream right now.
Yeah.
Mute the stream right
Yeah.
now, and
Mute-
we'll
mute
wait
the-
until we're done spoiling. So
Yeah, mute the stream. We'll put up an indicator
Mute at this
saying
point.
we're done with
you mute the
spoilers.
stream at this point. So spoiler warning. Mute the stream at this point. It's mute.
If we're going to get an Invisible crossover, I absolutely 1000% demand that the 86 Megatron mold be used to make Thrag.
I was about to say that. Give us Freddie Mercury Megatron.
And not only that, hold on.
Wouldn't it fit more as Argyle, though?
Wait, hang on. Let BC cook for a second. Conquest? Out of the new lug nut that's coming out.
Ooh, yes.
Wait. If we want an Invincible X Transformers crossover figure, do robots transforming truck.
That'd be pretty cool too.
Because, dude, that right there, it can just be a toy that transforms.
Yeah, I'm surprised with how heavily involved like Robert Kirkman is with the Transformers right now. They haven't done an Invincible crossover.
That right there. Come on, Hasbro. It's right there.
They could also give us the Telestrian ship that they were flying in season 4 between Earth
Yes.
and.
Oh,
That'd be cool.
That could be a
So
good
with,
so.
so with that said, for Mark specifically, Hot Rod.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The flip down glasses definitely would work.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh.
Now hear me out.
Yeah.
Hear me out. Hear me out. I'm about to get a lot of people ready to strangle me for this. Just please hear me out. 86 Optimus is Omni-Man.
Oh. Oh.
Yeah, he's probably the only one that could fit.
Yeah. That would be fantastic.
Ooh.
I mean, Thetis is like an obvious, but like we need an Omni-Man.
Yeah. Because like Beaver's Prime, Omni-Man committed war crimes. So
Hold up, did I just hear you admit it?
That Omni-Man committed war crimes?
No, he just said that. He just said that just like Beaver's Prime, Omni-Man committed
Earth
war crimes.
if you're not from Earth.
You would still need to adhere to Earth laws, so yeah.
Maybe. And not if you're superior, technically, with superior technology.
Yeah.
An alien with superior...
I mean, the Geneva Conventions basically applied up until the governments were like, no, we don't want to work with the Autobots anymore, exterminate them. But then they kept Decepticons prisoner for some reason.
which is weird.
Plot.
Like, why would you kill the good guys, but then keep the bad guys in prison?
Mm-hmm.
It'll make no
Experiments,
sense.
probably.
Huh?
But yeah.
What?
Omni-Man committed many war crimes.
Yeah.
And so did Beaver's Prime.
Yeah. I just wanted another round of Mr. Krabs fighting Optimus. Breathe, gents.
Yo, the only thing that's going through my mind right now is be the betrayer. I do.
I am sorry, ladies and gentlemen. We are just here cackling.
I knew I'd get someone with that, but
Oh man.
If anybody gets mad at the laughing fit, blame him.
Asia broke us. Asia broke us. Oh, no.
Oh my face. WTF.
I'm sorry. I'm gonna cry right now.
I'm gonna cry.
You know, with Krieg doing the whole thing of trying to get as many women as he wants, he's got to be careful, or else he is going to get Krusty Krabs.
Oh, no.
Oh no.
I mean, yeah, if you he folded immediately for the Earth women.
Oh.
I mean, once he laid eyes on redheads, it was over.
Yeah.
Folded.
Mm. Oh no! Look.
Well, hey,
you
now hold on,
think
hold
that's
on, hold
bad?
on.
Wait until he sees the goth chicks.
No. You want to know who's going to be having an absolute blast? Lucan.
Steve Harvey.
Steve Harvey.
Steve Harvey, yeah.
Yo, that one scene where they're all just staring at the big bright light, like, oh, hey, they let Steve Harvey in.
Oh my lord.
Man, that was so funny.
Oh, so funny. Pokey, why would you do this to us?
Acer, man, why would you break us?
It was like the only thing I could think of whenever they went for their fight.
Optimus Prime stole me formula.
Oh my God.
Now they gotta get the dude who voices SpongeBob and Patrick, just have them be like a minion.
Wait a minute. I just realized something. Wasn't Clancy Brown the voice of Stylus?
Yes, he was.
Yeah.
He was also Red Hulk from Avengers Assemble. Or no. Hulk and the Agents of Smash.
That means
Well, he wasn't.
it's the second time.
So technically
He is an agent
speaking,
of Smash now.
so technically speaking, we could do another edit of that where it's Silas thinking he's hot. That word. And he just comes out, "Where's the betrayer?" And we just see Fred Optimus just. Now, see, that's when PFP Optimus commits war crimes. See that won't be like the fight between Thetis and Craig, whatever.
Creed. Yeah.
It won't be like them. It'd basically reflect Omni-Man versus Invincible.
Wait. You don't know Creed.
Someone needs to make an edit, but it's like,
you know how
Invincible is Plankton.
Yeah. You know how. Oh no! Come on, man. No, Krieg as Plankton. Are you kidding me?
No. Invincible is Plankton, and then obviously Krieg is Mr. Krabs.
Oh,
Prep for my arrival, worms.
You know how Krieg has the one eye?
Yeah.
What if we get Clancy Brown to voice Shockwave in the future Transformers show?
That'd be pretty cool.
If you don't send him an email right now. If he, no. We're supposed to be getting a Skybound Transformer show, right?
Yeah.
Hear you boy out real quick. Because they haven't decided on casting and characters yet, right?
Yeah.
As far as I know.
Yeah.
This is the perfect opportunity to get Clancy Brown to be Shockwave.
Oh, yes.
Yes. We need that to happen.
And let's be 100% real. As much as I love Peter Cullen, hear me out.
J.K. Simmons.
You can tell in the way he was voicing Thetis, it's his age is catching up with him.
Yeah, I was noticing that too.
Please let somebody else step into that role. I won't mind if Chris Hemsworth came through to do it again.
Mm-hmm.
He costs too much.
Yeah. Peter Cullen and Frank Welker were already expensive to get for Invincible.
J.K. Simmons would not sound bad as Optimus Prime. I think he would be a great.
He'd be fantastic.
He'd be better for Ultra Magnus, though.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Well, Skybound.
Okay, no. Hear me out. Ultra Magnus should be voiced by Ron Perlman.
Yeah.
I would like to give for Megatron, give Jason Marnocha another shot for Megatron too.
Yes.
At least for the Skybound Megatron, it fits him so perfectly.
Yeah.
It's a shame that both times he was Megatron, he was just cursed with abysmal writing.
Well, now hold on. In the Netflix stuff, unfortunately, he didn't give his all like he originally did. But the
Yeah,
Machinima version, I refuse to hate on Machinima Megatron because they say Marnocha did that role.
he was real. Okay,
He did
Netflix.
really good.
Netflix had very bad voice direction for the Netflix
What you
show.
doing? What you doing, Nico? What you doing?
I wouldn't say no. I wouldn't say no. Although, hear me out. Hear you boy out. What if we had Chris Evans voice Optimus?
That'd be another interesting pick too.
Or you know what?
Wait.
You know what? How about this? To give a fellow YouTuber, as well as just a fellow friend of ours, a shot at just showing what he can do on the mic. I've got two that I would immediately pick to voice Optimus right now. The first, our resident TFA 1024. If they were to give him an opportunity to be Optimus Prime for an actual paid production, oh my lord, we would all be ecstatic for him. We can't even lie there. And number two, and I'm pretty sure some of y'all know precisely where I'm going with this, Linkamus.
Yep.
100% get Linkamus in on that, because I feel, especially after hearing him do it a couple times, if he does not get the opportunity to get on that mic and deliver magic, it would be criminal. The only reason why I haven't casted him as Optimus for Rebirth, even for the short amount of time he's going to be in it, is because I already basically typecasted TFA.
But yeah, Linkamus, his Optimus Prime voice is like, bro, you sound like Peter Cullen. What the heck? Like, bro's voice is just pure perfection as Optimus Prime. Like, pure perfection. Like, legit. Like, the nuances are there. Like, how Peter Cullen makes his voice, like during the whole doing the whole making his voice like this, transform and wow. But yeah, if Lincoln gets hired, if he can audition for that role and he gets the role, magical things are happening. Magical things are happening. But we'll see what happens, because there's no audition yet for the Skybound show yet. So
yeah, I'm honestly really excited for it, and based off of the pace of the current show for like the seasons for Invincible, dude, they'd be doing fantastic.
Now, if we're going to cast anybody to be Megatron,
you?
Me.
Okay.
Well, you think I'm lying? You think I'm lying?
Show me your best Megatron voice.
Well, unfortunately, I can't do it now. It's really late where I'm at, sir.
I mean, you can just say a couple words in the voice, but oh well.
How about I rip you to shreds?
There we go.
So I can do a lot better. I know I can. But there's a reason why every single time Megatron was in one of TFA's projects, he always came to me.
I am Megatron, leader of the Decepticons.
Leader of the Decepticons.
Or Fretastaskiore could be Skybound Megatron. I don't know.
Predatasior.
Hmm.
I wouldn't say no to that. But if we're going to be sticking with voice actors that are on the interwebs, if we were
Frank
going to get, if we were going to do Bumblebee on Battle Hornet, duh.
Yeah.
My boy Hornet, absolutely have him be voiced in fucking freaking
You don't need
Bumblebee.
a voice. You don't need a voice.
Yeah,
I've got like whole albums of Metallica songs that you could probably make sentences out of.
oh my. Yeah, you know, for whom the bell tolls.
Yeah. No, just literally at the end of a 2007 movie, whenever Bumblebee literally got his legs taken off, just put like, take my legs. Literally from one.
Man. But yeah, no.
But yeah,
I'm excited for that Skybound show. I hope they actually let the animators cook with it instead of give them a team, please. Amazon.
Cook. Black and Cook. Black and Cook. Anyway.
Give them more than 4 animators. Like, come on.
Okay, so here's my final verdict as far as 86 Astro Train goes. The robot mode actually looks a lot better in person.
I feel like everybody says that about every figure, honestly.
Yeah, from what I understand, he looks not super great on camera, but in hand, he looks a lot better.
Like,
yeah.
Like I'm my only real complaint is the lack of the red abs on his belly, but you know, it is what it is.
One marker, my dude. One marker.
Literally paint. It's not that hard.
I have red Sharpie, so I can just color it. So. I don't know if I have purple paint, but if I do have to paint it, I have to be very careful with the paintbrush.
It sounds like a trip to the local hobby store for me, so I can get some more paint markers. All of mine died, but also they're like 6 years old.
I do like the fact.
I prefer brushes, honestly. I can't use those markers. They're too like the possibility of being clumsy with markers is just so much higher than using a brush.
I honestly like this. I like this. I like this option of the toy accurate chest. You know, you can.
Looks pretty cool.
Yeah.
It's pretty dope. I mean, hey, it's option. You know, it's playability. So you can display him as your G1 toy accurate Astro Train, or you can display him as your G1 cartoon accurate Astro Train if you really want to. And
you know, it'd be great.
What would be great?
Thomas the Tank Engine's face on the front.
Be really funny.
I'm just gonna pretend you did not say that because you do not. You don't do that. You don't do that with Thomas the Tank Engine.
If I find Astro Train, I'm about to do the funniest thing ever.
No.
I'm about to do the funniest thing ever.
No. Don't paint him blue like Thomas because the train mode doesn't really fit that idea. The train more fits if you know the character in Thomas and Friends. If you know the character Hero.
Shut
up! You're giving him ideas.
Stop giving him ideas. Shut up.
Gonna come out with a whole collection of convert your 86 Astro Train into this Thomas the Tank Engine character.
See, while we're sitting here screaming about this, Dredge's over here sitting there like, oh yeah.
Let me write this down. Like, okay, yeah.
Oh, so you mentioned that there's a stink face as well. All right, hold on, let me make sure I write the measurements down.
Squidward, Giga Chad, Squidward face.
Oh God.
Oh no, he's hot.
Oh no, he's hot. One second.
Yeah, I am liking 86 Astro Train right here, and he's pretty posable. For those of you who overhate on 86 Astro Train, I'm just gonna remind you, Astro Train was never meant to be bulky in the first place. Y'all just getting used to the Siege version too much.
But the Siege version looks cooler.
But the Siege version is way too bulky, and he is not bulky in the G1 cartoon. He's always been very lanky, so...
But he looks cooler!
But in my opinion, this one looks nicer, so... The Siege one is just, he's just too short, too squat, too bulky. It's way too bulky. So.
Guess I got to make some knee pads and shoulder pads for Astro Train to help people make them bulkier.
Give him some biceps too.
Yeah.
I mean, I do like the purple paint on the forearm. You know, give him that detail there. So I think that's nice.
I think a lot of what the issue is, like, visually for 86 Astro Train is just the way Hasbro's stock photos like portrayed it.
Yeah.
That's what Evasion Mode Prime is suffering from.
Yeah, like I'm still gonna give the Evasion Mode one a chance, but it's not an immediate pickup for me.
Wait, hold on. When we get Evasion Mode Prime, we're going to sit down. We're going to mess with it, feel the plastic, feel the transformation, and then we're going to say, "Well, I was wrong about this. It's not a bad figure. It's actually a fun toy."
I mean, I'm always happy to be wrong. It's just like Hasbro's been doing this for like I don't know how many years, and they still can't. You know, it's probably a mix of maybe the person doing the photography just doesn't fully know what they're doing, maybe, and also corporate like forcing them to get stuff out in like under an hour for a lot of these.
Yeah.
Which if it's corporate saying, hey, you have to take these pictures and rush them, well, of course they're going to look bad. Like, but you know, Hasbro practices what every other company does too, where they shoot themselves in the foot, and it's like, oh, why does everybody hate on it at initial glance? Like, I wonder why, because your initial stock photography sucks. Like, you ever go back and you look at a bunch of older like Siege and prior stuff too? Like, it is tragically bad how awful those stock photos look.
It is. That's why.
Yeah. Yeah.
Imagine it's all just being done by ChatGPT, and that's why it always looks so bad.
I wouldn't be surprised.
Look at you, baby.
You got double dog power. You got double dog power. Oh.
One of my cats has shown up twice, and
Look
she
at the
ends up
baby.
leaving every time.
Look at the little puppy right here. Oh. Oh. Precious puppy. Precious. Yay. Precious. Hello.
I might scar later.
Hey, squad.
My cat scratched the living fire out of my chest earlier whenever she was trying to climb me.
That's
what you get for having a cat.
Yes. Yes. Hey. Dogs are man's best friend. Remember that.
That they are. Thank you, being me.
I
I
don't know,
hate each and every one of you.
One of my cats is very dog-like in how he acts.
Yeah. Precious boy. Yeah. But yeah. I'm glad to have Retro Outback. He's very cool.
Retro Outback is fantastic.
I love him. I love him so
Like-
much. Although he has fishable head. Fishable head.
Just go ahead and go ahead.
Yeah. Swerve is also pretty good. I love the mold changes they did to this figure. So very nice. But yeah, and then of course I have the Nexus Prime right here, which is nice. So
I am very curious as to what they're gonna do with the rest of it.
before we get copyrighted the music anyway. I did watch the Michael biopic film, and that film was fantastic. I don't want to get copyrighted.
JJ wants to be monetizable for the future.
Ouch. But yes, I am very. I love the Michael biopic film. That film was absolutely fantastic. It was emotional. It made me cry. So yeah, it literally made me cry. And would I want to watch it again? Oh yes, I will definitely want to watch it again because that film was fantastic. Because the main star is, Michael, who's been played by his own nephew. Like, I'm amazed. Like, the guy, his nephew literally nailed his uncle's voice. I'm like, speaking voice and singing voice all around. I'm like, damn. I'm like hearing Michael all over again. Jeez. It's amazing. Like, it's literally amazing. So yeah, if you have not watched the Michael biopic film, please watch it because it's fantastic. It's by the way, this is only the first part of the biopic. There's going to be a second part coming. There's more to his story, so there's going to be a part 2 in 2 years. So anyway. But
so since we're talking about Michael Jackson, I just got to reference this. The Michael Jackson experience on the Wii was like part of my childhood. Freaking love that. It was so much fun.
I love Michael Jackson. It's a shame that he passed away in 2009, but oh well.
I was literally in a McDonald's when they announced his death.
Like, literally, he announced his comeback in March 2009, the month when he was still alive and he was still breathing. He said, I will see you all in July. And then when July came, no Michael Jackson. He dead. And that breaks my heart. That hurts me. That really hurts me. That hurts my soul. So in 2 months, it's going to be his 17th death anniversary.
He's had 17 deaths so far.
No. Death anniversary. No.
I knew what you meant. I was just being a sassy butthead.
Yeah. Yeah. But yeah, it's a shame. But at least Jafar is getting the Jacksons back, to the public, and Jafar is keeping his uncle alive, through the music. And when you hear Jafar sing, you can literally hear Michael's voice. I'm like, he sounds like Michael. He sounds like Michael. Legit sounds like him. So if you go to Spotify right now and you type Jafar Jackson, you listen to one of his singles, listen to it, and you tell me who you hear. It's either Michael or Jafar. It's just fantastic. Like, the dude's fantastic. So. And his face also, he looks like Michael. So.
Hate to be a buzzkill, but it's almost 3 hours, my guy. I'm tired.
Shoot! It is almost 3 hours.
Almost 3 hours, damn. All right, that is
many off
the
topics.
time to end the stream right here. So,
Bye.
what we're gonna do for the next episode? I know BC doesn't want to do this, but I want to do it because I love the toy line. I like a lot of the Warrior class figures.
The next episode, why Bayverse is the greatest thing ever, and anyone who disagrees is wrong.
What we're gonna do? What we're going to do next? Yeah, what we're gonna do in the next episode for the Energon Den? We're gonna do this.
The toy tier list.
Yeah, we're doing the RD 2015 toy line tier list, but it's only the Legion class and the Warrior class. So
no, I refuse.
I gotta Google this. I don't even remember any of these figures.
No.
Hey, see, you made me suffer too much, so it's time for you to endure the pain and the suffering from this tier
How
list.
did I make you suffer?
You made me suffer for buying figures I don't want. Anyway.
No, you need to repeat yourself. How did I make you suffer?
You made me buy figures I didn't want in the first place.
Okay, that's more of a you not having enough control over your own wallet issue than a me issue. Okay, you shouldn't have been so easy to manipulate and talk into.
Oh yeah, that's the show that made Grimlock so weird.
You're only hitting me because you know I'm not.
Yeah, we're gonna do this tier list in the next episode of the Energon Den.
Man, you are really, really gonna make me do that, aren't you?
It's gonna make you. You're gonna just put everything into F tier because.
Yeah. There are some figures I will put in F tier. Don't worry.
I will end up putting everything into the F tier.
Fix-It looks like Claptrap's long-lost cousin.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would literally just put everything in the F tier just to spite him.
Anyway, but yeah, I am very tired now. So that is it for today's stream. Hope you guys enjoyed it. For those of you who are in the chat, thank you so much for watching. Thank you for chatting with us. So I have been JJ Prime Reviews.
Oh, this is Discount Scrapyard. I'm BC.
I'm Acer.
I'm Drift Tech.
And we will see you guys in the next episode of the Energon Den. Remember, this is the channel where boss get rated and the fans get hyped. To all, a One Piece out!
To all, I want.